And of course, let's welcome tonight's lead anchor, Faye Watt. She is a legendary events host, a television and radio personality, and the host of the Hotspots Happening Out, the Faye Watt Show. Faye, fight like it's 1969. Stonewall National Museum archives and library to hold a second annual historic uprising reenactment on June 28th. Tell me, what's happening out?
On Saturday, June 28th, Fort Lauderdale will witness history come alive as the Stonewall National Museum Archives and Library hosts its second annual Stonewall Uprising Reenactment. Beginning at 4 p.m., the event will recreate the pivotal 1969 uprising that ignited the modern LGBTQ+ rights movement. Stonewall National Museum Archives and Library, one of the world's oldest and most significant LGBTQ institutions, will welcome the community to honor the activists who sparked the revolution in a Greenwich Village bar. The immersive reenactment will feature actors, music from the era, and a tribute to icons like Marsha P. Attendees can expect a powerful mix of protest, performance, and pride. Details at stonewall-museum.org. So I didn't get a chance to go to this last year, right? But I saw the videos and I heard the stories, and people were so affected by the reenactment, right? By the music, by the words, by the powerful actors, right? And, this is just going to be incredible. We always have conversations about like the youth and how we need to make sure that they remember what LGBTQ+ history is all about. This is our civil war. Our Stonewall Uprising is our civil war. And even though some powers that be are trying to erase LGBTQ+ history, it's still American history, right? And this is just such a great opportunity to bring those queer kids, bring the millennials, bring the Gen Zers, bring them to this reenactment and say, look, this is what the fight looked like back then. This is what started it all off, and we need you to take the torch and keep going.
Yeah, and since we can't teach this in schools because they don't let us, we have to do it ourselves. This is the kind of things that people should be learning in high school.
Yes.
This is the kind of things that people should know about. You don't have to be LGBT, but you should know that this happened and it was significant. It changed the world, not only our world, it changed the world for everybody, but we don't get to teach this in school. So this is wonderful what they're doing with this reenactment.
And it shows the power of protest, which is why they don't want you to know about it. It shows that you don't have to have a well-organized militia, you don't have a lot of money, you just can stand up and say, not today, bitches. And that can change the world. It did. And that's why they don't want you to know about it. So that's why every pulpit should be talking about it. In churches, that's why every museum, that's why every theater, community theater, any platform you have, we need to be telling stories because eventually enough people are going to get it. We're going to stand up again and we're going to change it all again.
Yes, and a big shout out going out to Robert Keston, the executive director over there at the Stonewall Museum. That man, he lives, breathes, eats Stonewall and our LGBTQ+ history, and he's making it a point to make sure that it doesn't disappear. So thank you so much, Robert, for everything that you do.
Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the Stonewall National Museum Archives and Library's second annual Historic Uprising Reenactment on June 28th. That is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.